Welcome everybody. It is Tuesday, and we all know what Tuesday means. Retro Renegades Tuesday, drinking beer, playing games, smoking weed. Well, not me, but that'd be Jago.
No. Drinking beer, not smoking weed. Unless I could drink beer. I drink weed and smoke beer. I don't know how that works out.
How does that work?
I don't know.
It's very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Okay, boys and girls, so I'm looking here at some things, and it doesn't seem like our chat is popping up, so just to let people know what's going on here, so I decided to do everything in OBS, Streamlabs OBS, and hope the test comes... Oh, sorry, I thought that was something else. Yeah, oh, there's the chat. It just took a little while. I'm not sure why it took so long to pop up.
That's what she said. Wait, no. Scratch that, reverse that.
That's what you said?
Yeah. No. Let us know if you can hear all of us, and let us know if the stream's lagging or anything like that.
Yeah,
we are here to give you perfection.
Exactly. No, we're not. There's absolutely no perfection happening here. Yeah, I already don't like the way that the chat is displaying, so I'm gonna try to fix that a little bit.
Jay is a perfectionist.
Oh my God! I set all this shit up beforehand, and then when I go live, everything goes to crap.
Yep. Takes a dump on you.
It's because you're holding a Sony controller, Jay.
That is not true. I don't even own a Sony product. I used to own a Sony Trinitron and I sold it.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
What is
No
a
Sony in this house.
What is a Trinitron? Is that a transformer?
Trinitron.
Sounds like a transformer.
Trinitron, roll out!
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus,
Trinitron.
go fight Trinicon.
Okay, before we get anything started, ready?
Hey.
Yeah.
Grape soda.
And before we go past that, let me echo that sentiment. Ready?
Ready?
Hey.
Yeah.
When is Daz coming back on?
I don't know.
It's not the same without Daz saying.
It's true.
On holidays.
Yep.
He said he can't be asked to do it. No.
Because of his work schedule right now.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We got Jeepers Creepers. We got Siberia. We got.
I saw Crispy Bomb. He's talking about he's gonna be here in a minute. He's coming
yeah.
through the back door.
Crispy.
I told me better lube it first.
Yeah, at least this time.
Crispy, I sent you a link. Just letting you know.
Jeepers,
Creepers
creepers.
got fresh toilet water for sale if anyone wants any.
Oh God.
I
So
bought two cases of bath water. It hasn't come in.
It will.
I heard people are getting herpes or something.
I saw
That's
that.
fake. Yeah, that's
They
fake
said that.
news
They said that
stuff.
shit was fake. But I saw it
Yeah.
yesterday morning.
I
And I
wouldn't
was
doubt
like,
it.
holy
I wouldn't
fuck.
doubt it though.
I understand it. I understand if you're so hard up for a girl, you want her fucking bathwater, but don't drink her fucking bathwater. Are you that?
yeah,
Oh, man.
don't do that.
No.
Do not
Everybody-
do that.
Everybody has the right to spend their money the way they want. Me personally, I think buying anybody's bathwater is ridiculous, but don't drink it. And there's there's people that have. I've seen a picture of some guy drinking it. Oh, he was proud of it too.
Huh? He was
Like,
not
look,
gave Crispy a real link there, Super.
Yeah, I sent you a couple links, Crispy Bomb.
Maybe you got a virus on your computer, Super.
Oh yeah, that bathwater gave me syphilis.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So gross.
Using that as your liquid cooling for your PC.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. My PC will get gonorrhea.
Ugh.
Here we go.
I'm gonna start selling hardwood guy bathwater. Lots of sweat and fucking swamp nut juice in there.
Swamp nut juice. I don't think I've ever even seen that or smelled it. I never want to.
Well, my boss man calls it swamp ass. I just had through the ball and
Yeah.
No,
It ain't pleasant.
that's just bad. That's just bad. Okay, so we're playing Symphony of the Night. I love Castlevania. I have never played this game because why? I've never owned a
Xbox 360.
PlayStation.
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 It was on the
That's
Xbox 360 though.
Maybe it was, but I never played it on 360.
Oh,
I think they gave this away for free, and I got it when they gave it away for free.
Yeah,
I remember. Did they?
yeah. They
Yeah.
just gave it away this month or last
okay,
month.
yeah, okay, that's the one I downloaded. Then. Okay.
Well, they gave it away for I think in the games with gold a long time ago, and that's how I got it.
Long time ago, they gave it away with gold. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I never bought it. I never bought this game, but I have it, so I know that's the way I got it with games with gold.
Okay.
Had to be.
Okay, so he looks like he's the guy from Bloodlines.
This
I don't know.
I can't remember if I beat this, but I don't think I did. I remember this game being confusing as hell, like getting holy shit.
I'm kicking his stream buffering. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope it's not. But if it is,
No, I'm just asking for other
no. But
people.
oh, okay.
No, I'm monitoring it. It doesn't seem too bad.
Supersonic just being a fucking dick.
So it's my job. That's my duty on my.
Is that what you do to a Kansas City Chiefs fan? Fucking
No.
super.
No, I have all respect for the Chiefs fans. One day they'll do good.
Yeah, one day we'll do good.
They always start out good and then they always blow it at the end.
Yeah.
When Tom Brady is done, then we'll win the Super Bowl. There you go.
We will have no sports talks.
Yobi's in the house.
What's going on, Yobi?
Hi, Yobi.
I definitely got to
Okay.
fix that chat. I don't like the way that the chat looks.
Guess what I got, guys?
Oh,
Bath water.
Herpes?
I got
herpes bathwater.
I got gonorrhea from buying bathwater. Something itches.
Oh.
Well,
Nobody said you were supposed to bathe in it, bro.
you drip your junk in it.
Just stick the tip in. Okay.
Who's this little chick? She just took away all my powers. Or maybe she's giving me powers.
No, they strip your powers away.
Yeah.
I got a Nintendo Switch,
Oh,
and the first like hour I didn't even get to play it because my girlfriend took it to play Super Mario 3. And then here's what I don't like about the Switch, and I have a problem with. We wanted to buy Super Mario 3. Turns out you gotta subscribe to play Nintendo games. Nintendo apparently doesn't want you to buy their games, so we have no. This is why I'm concerned about like Game Pass and PS Plus and stuff. They could always take away the option to buy games, and your only choice is to subscribe.
So
So-
you can't go to their store, the Nintendo store online, and just buy it.
No, it's fucking stupid. Nintendo apparently
That's
don't want to.
dumb.
Apparently, Nintendo don't want to sell you their games that they have.
Here's where you're actually logical, and the only reason why I actually can agree with you is that you are going to. How long have we been spending $60 for a game, and how much has inflation increased? And that's where I'm like, you might have a point.
Yeah, well, I'm sure when they add GameCube games and Super Nintendo games and Wii games and stuff like that, that price is gonna go up drastically. It ain't gonna be
Wait.
$20 a year.
Everybody needs to mark this down. I actually said I agree with you in some way. I
Yeah.
can't believe
Whoa!
it.
Holy
Whoa.
shit! That is the first time. Indie Gamer says buffering.
But that's because you're in Britain.
yeah.
You're
So far,
Brit.
well, I'm saying it's not terrible.
I just downsampled my audio to mono. Let's see if it comes through both speakers this time.
I was just going to mention that.
Yeah, Creeper said something about that. I think what he said.
I do like the Switch, though. It's freaking awesome that you can do it portable. The first game I saw in there was Wonder Boy and Monsterland, and they got some. The main thing I'm gonna get, like, I don't. The online stuff is totally shit. But the main thing that I want it for is just to play kind of like arcade-ish games, and like if I'm laying in bed playing Mario with my girlfriend or something.
What you call it?
Yes, I did order Mario
I-
Odyssey
what-
and Nintendo.
Why am I Dracula?
Girlfriend?
Why am I Dracula all of a sudden?
That happens. And I ordered Nintendo Breath of the Wild. If anyone can think of games for Switch to recommend, put it in chat, please. But now I have every fucking console. I got an Xbox One X. I got a PlayStation 4 Pro. I got Nintendo Switch. I got PC. I got Oculus Rift. I got PSVR. You guys still there?
Yeah.
No. Nobody cares about all your awesome purchases.
Hey, that's
Well-
not
well,
every
I-
console. That's not every console, just saying.
I can be a total unbiased game news reporter because I went to news journalism for this, obviously.
Well, Yobi said my friend Pedro, the new game or whatever.
Yeah, I played that. That's fun. Yeah, get that
What
on
is
Switch.
that?
It's like bullet time. It's a cross between. I'm trying to think of how many games you could compare it to. There's a lot of bullet time in it, and it's like you're a stuntman or you're an assassin, but you act like a stuntman. We can do all these crazy stunts to kill people. It's
Is
really
it a side scroller, Jay?
it's side scroller. It's fun too.
Yeah. I finally saw it. I didn't know if I was looking at the right.
Yeah, I bought it for PC for like $9.
Nice.
Not bad.
They do have some arcade games on there too. They're kind of overpriced, but what is it? Arcade Archives. They have like Double Dragon and stuff. It's not the Nintendo version, but it's the arcade port. So I'm happy with that. But one thing I did search that they didn't have that I'm not happy with. They don't have Shinobi.
Oh really?
Indy says Katana Zero. For sure.
Katana Zero. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll write this stuff down. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Cheapers is buffering too.
Oh shit, man.
I'm not seeing that bad of buffering.
I'm so sorry, guys, but
I see no buffering. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'm seeing. I think I'm seeing a little bit of buffering, but it's not buffering. It's just my internet being laggy.
I'm gonna blame buffering on everyone else. How's that? If it's buffering, then fix your damn internet.
Yeah.
I got too much shit on Wi-Fi. That's my deal.
That's right. Stop downloading porn and watch the stream.
My
Hey,
phone.
that's what I say.
Both my smart TVs, they're all on Wi-Fi. So it doesn't do it all the time, but it's doing it tonight for some reason.
Hey, better than mine. Last week the internet just went out completely and then ended the stream. Last week.
Stop getting internet herpes from the porn, people. Please.
Crispy, I got a question, Mr. Gears of War.
Oh, Lord.
Indy says I'm in
Crispy,
denial.
can you explain, I won't say good old Phil Spencer, maybe Aaron Greenberg, but I would not know this game is coming out like whatsoever unless it was for people on Twitter asking for Gears of War trailers or something. They're not advertising it. What's going on?
Why are they advertising? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
because
asking?
well, like we saw Crackdown as kind of a stealth launch and stuff. So, is this a stealth launch? Like, I'm not seeing anything Gears of War.
It's your favorite 2 words is the reason why. What's your favorite 2 words?
Yeah.
Do
Do
you
you
want
want?
to say Game Pass?
Do you want to hear something? I watched Electric Playground today. Victor Lucas does Electric Playground, and he's out of Vancouver where they're developing Gears of War, and he was talking to one of the developers on today's show, and he asked that question, why isn't there a lot of gameplay and stuff? And she said that's on purpose. They want to do it this way so that just so that they can have surprises for people, and they have a particular rollout that they want to do things in a certain order.
You're gonna see the good old, great trailer from them.
Oh, I lost
They
all my
always come out with,
weapons.
like their initial trailer that is really good. So that's what you're gonna see. But they're waiting because they don't want to give too much shit away. Like they gave a lot away last time, and Gears 4 was like, oh well, fuck it. I know that, he's the son of Marcus and this and that. But a lot of people aren't thinking of these things. Like they've done the same thing over and over again, and they've kind of got somewhat shit on a little bit in just about every game they come out with.
That's right.
So it's like you can sit here and say, oh, God of War is the best single player game you ever played. Well, what if you get both? Because I'm sorry, I have played some of these single player games on PlayStation, and I don't see the longevity of the game. Not necessarily that it's bad or anything else, just the longevity. How are you going to make money after that person spends 20 hours playing the campaign? And this is something that Gears has been doing for years. Gears 2, when they came out with Horde, everybody fucking copied it.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now Escape combines a Horde aspect with almost a freaking, 1 versus 100. You know what I mean? Because you have that venom coming behind you, and it's constantly making you push forward. You know what I mean? So you can't just sit there and say, oh, I'm just going to shoot and shoot and shoot. And that's what kind of annoys me about Horde. Like, I just have to sit there and cover, and I could survive the whole freaking 50 waves. You know what I mean? Instead, I got something saying, you better move your ass, motherfucker.
What's going on, Pillbox?
What's up, Pillbox?
What's up, Pillbox?
Pillbox. I almost put hi Phil Spencer. I don't know why I was thinking of Phil Spencer. It starts with a P, I guess. Hi Pillbox Gamer. Sorry, I got you mixed up with that clown.
With Phil Spencer.
Did you guys have you guys heard that they only have like 4 or 5 mocap scenes in Gears 5?
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't really paid too much attention to
That's probably dumbass rumors. Like,
I'm sure it is, but
Yeah.
I'm sure some people have kind of lost their shit over that. Maybe I don't know. I haven't really.
People want to lose their shit over everything.
But I was thinking about
If
it
they
today on the
show
way.
campaign, if they show campaign at E3, everybody be like, it's just another Gears game. Now that they they didn't show what everybody was expecting, now all of a sudden it's what. And you know what? I got people saying, oh, if Gears 5 sucks, I'm gonna tell my Xbox. Like, I see all this fucking stupid shit, and I'm like, well, are you thinking about the next gen anyway? When all of a sudden you're gonna be like, oh, look at all these games, I'm gonna buy Xbox again. Oh, I'm on the bandwagon again. Shut the fuck up and just fucking let shit be, dude. Like,
I was thinking.
it is what it is right now.
I was thinking if that is true, I don't give a shit either way. I'm gonna play Gears anyway for $1. The Xbox Game Pass, March, September 6th. Early access. But I was like, I was like.
Wait a second, you're my spokesman, not theirs.
Yeah, what's the deal? One or the other, Jago.
Sorry, damn it.
Okay, what are you supposed?
thinking-
You didn't do it yet.
Oh, XboxGamePix.com, bitches. Write it down. Go to the website and order something now.
There you go. You
Order
see it?
now. Operator standing by.
Look at the screen.
There's some good stuff on there. Make sure you order that Skeletor cup and T-shirt.
Yeah, that stinking corpse stuff.
Now, the only thing I was thinking was, if that is true, and I doubt it, maybe it's because they said the world is like more open and it takes more time to. There's a lot more like in the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot more exploration in the game. Maybe if that was true, but I doubt it.
But the thing people aren't realizing is that there's actually video out there of the mocap that they were using, and the mocap actually came from Ninja Theory. Which a lot of people don't realize that it's the same mocap they used. Basically, they have like a camera in directly in front of their face.
They use awesome mocap actually.
Oh yeah.
So they actually used that before they even like said that that Ninja Theory joined Xbox Studios. I keep saying Microsoft, but yeah, it's something that they probably didn't use it as much as they could have. But I definitely think Rod is looking to kind of wow people this game, especially because you're going to have so many people just be like, you know what, I'm going to download it and try it out. And now they have the boot camp and everything else. Like they're gonna really try to get you to be like understand how to play the game. And if you look at like Escalation, they just like did a little reveal on what it really is, the new one. And you have to count. You have a certain amount of lives to respawn, and you pick when you go in. I mean that is something I have never seen.
That's that mode they showed at E3, right?
No. This just came out.
Okay.
Escalation is the, basically the competitive esports BS, but you can still play it yourself. And the thing they added is that you have a certain amount of lives going through half of the game and then the other half, and you only get 5 lives and you only get 1 life per end of round. So let's say you could use all those 5 lives in the first round and you can't respawn. Then you'll get 1 life the second round. And guess what? You have to choose if you die to use it or not.
Right.
And it's something that I've never seen.
Horde Escape, right? Was that it?
That was Escape. That was Escape.
Yeah, okay. I thought Escape looked fucking badass. I mean, I know it was just, I think, CGI, but we ain't never seen nothing like that in years. I thought it looked pretty damn good myself.
When are they doing a beta for this?
17th or 19th, I can't remember.
One of the 2 dates, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And as far as I know,
for the regular person.
Anybody can take part in it too. Like if you got Game Pass or Ultimate Game Pass or whatever.
Count me out.
You have to have Game Pass Ultimate Edition,
right.
or you have to have the Ultimate Edition of the game itself.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, I got Game Pass Ultimate.
You gotta have Game Pass Ultimate to do the beta, and not just Game Pass.
Or bought the Ultimate Edition of the game, like you said.
Well, like the last Gears, the Ultimate Edition included stupid shit.
Well, the Ultimate Edition is actually only $75, which most games don't do it at that price. They usually do 100 or they do like 80 or 90.
Like
Mortal
Kombat
11. So $75. Exactly. So I mean, we have games that we love, but I wouldn't, unless like it was something like really great and I thought it was worth my money and I played it like Gears. But at the same time, if I buy the Game Pass Ultimate Edition, I'm pretty sure you almost get exactly what you're gonna get if you bought the actual Ultimate Edition. So I will gladly pay the $1 for a month and then $14 after that to continue to play a game I love and get everything everybody else has. You know what I mean? So and on top of that, now they've completely changed like how you buy things. It's not RNG anymore. It's not all this bullshit. Now you just buy, if you want something, you use your credits, you buy it outright. There are certain things that you have to purchase like with money, but that's completely up to you. But
we'll see. I'm still skeptical, but we'll see.
Guys, I have something important to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Pillbox loves us, and we love him.
Oh.
We love you, and John Thomas is there too.
Yes.
John Thomas is getting a Switch.
And don't forget, if you love us, you'll donate.
Donate to a great cause.
Jay needs a Switch now. Jay needs a Switch now. My wife will never let me get a Switch. Every time I get a little extra money, something happens. Like just recently, had to spend $400 on my dog. Like shit like that happens all the time. You think you get a little bit of money, think you're going to be able to use it for something, and then the car breaks. Like just bullshit like that all the time. Never ends. Never ends.
Fucking cars, damn it.
Guy LaCroix said, "I think you guys should run this by Crap Gamer before talking like this guy."
Did you call him Guy LaCroix?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know who that is? That's Mighty Spidey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it says.
Sorry, what? Read me what he says.
I said, I think you guys should run this by Crap Gamer before talking like this. I guess because being positive about games.
Oh.
Well, I completely shut him down if anybody didn't notice, because he happened to comment on something somebody else commented on, and he's like, how could you say that it's going to be an 89? That was my guess for Metacritic. And I was like, look, the game is totally different than what we are used to playing. And I brought my points, like executions, you can pick them, you know, Kate being the protagonist, so on and so forth. And, you know, these are things they just like minutely showed us. And then all of a sudden I get no response back from him. And usually he'd be like, yo, fuck that. Or, you know, he would say something. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. The dude with the Gears tattoo, you got something for me, bro?
Damn. Shout out to Anonymous.
Yeah, Anonymous. Like, my God, Anonymous. Like, you're not going to be able to buy a coffee tomorrow. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Nice, nice.
Anonymous is awesome.
$3.50 here, I'm just saying.
$3.50 for a coffee?
Yep, iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh no, I don't drink iced coffee.
150 in my state, so I can go like down.
Believe me, like us in Canada, we have Tim Hortons, which is basically Dunkin' Donuts in the States. And when I drove to Boston last summer, I must have passed 1,000 Dunkin' Donuts. It was insane.
Oh, there's a shit ton here, bro.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's a bunch.
Like, we make fun of Tim Hortons, that there's a Tim Hortons on every corner, and literally there's a Tim Hortons across the street from each other in one of the cities near me.
I was in Raleigh last week, and there was this Hardee's. I don't know if you know what Hardee's is.
Yeah, we got Hardee's here.
Yeah, Hardee's had been there forever, right off Capitol Boulevard, and I looked over.
Like price.
Yeah, they do.
And they had shut the Hardee's down and turned it into a Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? I was like, why?
I call that a loss. For sure.
I didn't understand it at all.
We had a Checkers here for a little bit, and then it died.
Oh my God, Checkers!
Hey, what? I got a topic.
That's a
what do
name I
you guys
haven't heard in a
think of Sony changing their free games of the month thing at the last minute? It changed from soccer to Detroit Become Human.
I thought there was something different about that.
Yeah, it was PES Soccer or something, right?
Yeah, for PS Soccer, and you got Detroit Become Human, and what is that game that comes with Detroit Human?
Turbo Chase something, that racing game you're talking about?
No, Heavy Rain.
You get that too.
It comes with Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain, dude.
Guys, this didn't pop up, but Siberia just donated $25.
Damn.
Nice.
Siberia, you rock, brother, man. You rock.
Hey, graphic guy, you almost have enough for that Wonder Boy game.
I already own the Wonder Boy game.
Not
What do you
the
mean?
new one.
Oh, not the new one. You're right. The new one is that.
Wonder Boy game.
Yeah, I think it's $35.
Oh, we need someone else to donate.
No.
That can get it.
Listen, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Siberia. You rock, brother.
Deep pockets over there.
Don't forget Siberia Retro Renegades is next week on my channel.
Shit.
Save some money. I need some shit. Just kidding. I think I got everything I want now.
The only way
That nice.
the only way I'll be mad at
got
Gears
you guys.
5 is if I go out there with Kate and she's got a dildo lancer or some stupid shit.
Dildo Lancer.
Like,
You get the execution from that thing.
like Dead Rising 3. You had an actual dildo gun in Dead Rising.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It feels good, but it hurts at the same time.
As long as I got a good campaign and a good horde mode, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, me too. I love Horde.
Oh, Horde's awesome. What's up, Dirty Jake?
What's going on, Dirty J? What's happening?
Dirty J.
Did someone want to send him a link?
You coming in, Dirty J?
That's what she said.
Okay. Also, congratulations to Saltiest Gamer for having a baby today.
Yeah, this
Yes,
baby today.
congrats, brother.
I didn't catch. When did he have it? I didn't never.
Well,
see it.
I know that he had mentioned that she was gone in and she was all signed in to the hospital.
Yeah,
so
I saw that tweet, but I never saw any.
I guess it's happening.
12:45 p.m.
His time.
That's when she had it.
Yeah.
Is he in Arizona?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So like 3:45 my time, because I think he's 3 hours behind me.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
I sent a gift to him of a guy sitting playing games with 1 foot holding a rocking the rocking chair, and him trying to play video games.
Oh boy.
You're gonna be a busy man.
Dirty
Yes.
City be in 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's what he said. Oh, hold on.
What are you doing in your spare time, bro?
Right now, playing Switch. Actually, dude, I've been playing that Tetris. I never thought I'd get back into Tetris, but I've been playing that Tetris Battle Royale crap for like over and over. That thing's addictive.
Oh, you know what? When I get into Tetris, no word of a lie, I get hooked on it. I really do.
It's so addicting, man.
I know, it is.
What
Well-
what Tetris game is it?
Well, I told you that story about me and the Game Boy, the original Game Boy. I literally played so much of it that I was seeing blocks. Like, close my eyes and all I'd see was blocks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
bad.
Peter just said he liked the battle royale.
Suitcase. Stop him, your soul.
What?
Skeletor, ADHD Skeletor, sorry.
Where's Daz when you need him? Oh, I know where he is.
He's asleep.
Shut the fuck up.
What? What?
What?
He's sleeping in a shed.
He said he was going to bed early tonight. It was like,
Is he still banned from Xbox?
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
I'd have to
Did he get banned or was that just a warning?
No,
I thought
he
it was
got
just going to
banned.
be a warning, but apparently he got banned.
He got banned for I don't know how long.
See, that sucks. That's your whole digital library gone.
There's Daz. Yeah.
Oh man, there is a delay. I did that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What did Daz do to get banned?
He told somebody to fuck off.
Yeah, he literally
He had a message.
he played a guy in Mortal Kombat. He beat the guy, and the guy complained to him. He said that you only beat me because you spammed the teleport,
Teleport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the teleport. And, he was,
and Daz did what Daz normally does. Told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
That's nice. I only get like 5 messages every time I turn on Xbox Live that say I'm showing online. Then I get spam with I got a cam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had a few of those.
he was like, I wish I could show you guys. I'm like, Daz, you can go back and watch the replays of your old fights. He's like, what? What? Okay, I'll be right on that. And then he put it up on YouTube. And I actually watched the fight. Daz he didn't spam that hard, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dude just salty because he forgot to spam the block button.
So he
blocking? What?
Huh? Yeah, block in Mortal Kombat. You have to actually hold down a button.
That sounds so hard. I'm sorry. Oh jeez.
Oh no. I
My
mean,
God.
actually was if you watch that fight, it was. I mean, Daz didn't really bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just. I mean, I can see if he kept doing it over and over again, like that's the only thing he did, but he didn't. He was just mad because he lost. Because he was fighting. It was Daz and Scorpion against another Scorpion. The second fight was.
Right.
Meh. What are you gonna do? Like, I lose a lot when I play that game, but I also like when I get the wins. I fucking enjoy the shit out of them. You know.
I made the mistake of going into one of those tournaments that they advertise, and like, what a mistake! I am so underqualified for those things, because whoever fights in them, they're just like pros.
Like, see, Siberia said the same thing. He said, I watched it. He spammed way worse than MKX. Yeah. Like, I didn't think it was.
Yeah, but MKX was pretty easy to spam. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, I beat some mad Scorpions with Katana because I could just sit there and spam the same fucking moves over and over again. And like now, like it's much more difficult. Like, yeah, she's become my main again, but it's way harder because, especially against the Scorpion, because you could freaking pull out the freaking fire fist shit and all these other things that will just overpower it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm screwed. Thanks.
Thank you for screwing me.
What happened to Super? Where'd he go?
Did he leave? I know I heard somebody leave.
Ooh! Sean, whoever
Yeah, baby, give me a beer.
Sean, thank you. Sean just donated me $20.
Nice.
Who's Sean?
I don't know.
Okay,
know.
okay. Sean is probably in the chat and he doesn't want to reveal his real name, but you rock, brother.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I see. It just popped up right
Yep,
down.
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, give me a beer.
I got a beer. I can't give you one through the stream or I would.
Yeah, baby. So, how many of you guys? How many of you guys have actually played this game?
Pillbox said that was.
Oh, that's you, Pillbox, bro.
Yeah.
You rock.
That's awesome.
You really do.
I have not played this game.
I told you, I got right there close to beating it. I don't think I actually beat it. I think I got lost, man. There's so much shit to do in this game. Like, where's the end? I don't think I actually finished it.
No,
Goddamn close, though.
because no word of a lie. When I started this game, it was like it said it was like the ending of Bloodlines. So you play whoever you played in Bloodlines at the very beginning. You beat Dracula. Then all of a sudden, I think I'm a vampire. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a vampire, but whatever I am, I got some cool moves.
This is still the very beginning of the game, ain't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
I just started this.
Yeah. It's been a while since I played it. I think I stopped on it because like I said, I got lost and I was like, fuck, got frustrated.
Right.
Or maybe I did beat it. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it.
You know what game I really like? I want them to bring back or do something with it is the Hunter series. I used to love those fucking games. Hunter Wayward was such a good game. Like, over the top, just fucking awesome. I love the zombies and werewolves and fucking vampires. And
I don't think I've ever played it.
you never played a Hunter game?
No.
I've heard of them, but I've never played them.
What are they? Are they Castlevania?
All right. It's top. I had never played Castlevania, so it might be the same thing. But it's top down. But you can play with like up to like I think 3 or 4 people,
Right.
and you have like special abilities and yada yada, and you basically it's like the zombie / fucking everything that could ever be thrown at you apocalypse.
Wait a minute.
Are you still
said
talking about Gears of War? Jesus. Stop talking about Gears of War.
You're actually totally off, Super. I'm just saying. You're like so off, bro.
Wait a minute.
You don't even know.
You said you never played a Castlevania game? Did you say that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that.
I did.
And then you lost me at top down. Just saying.
Is one of those games called Hunter the Reckoning?
Hunter Wayward: The Reckoning is probably the best one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen the cover to that, but I've never played it.
So you pick up weapons, you pick up abilities. It was ahead of its time. I mean, it really was. Besides the top down part, you really didn't get like totally into the character.
Yeah.
But it was so ahead because you could just sit there and it was almost like you ever played like freaking Gauntlet or something like that.
I love
That's
Gauntlet.
what
Yeah,
it
go-
sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was a modern day Gauntlet with guns and everything else. Like
Gotcha.
so it was just so much fun.
Yeah, you said Gauntlet. Now I understand what.
Which Gauntlet 7 Sorrows was the last one, and that was a shit show. But Dark Legacy was one of the greatest games I ever played.
Yep,
Because
that's
it
a
was
good one.
so fucking long, and it had so much diversity in like like puzzles and everything else. It was such a good game that just never got like the recognition it deserved.
They have a recent remake of Gauntlet. It looks pretty good, actually. I haven't played
really?
it yet, though. Mm-hmm. It's on PC, and I'm pretty sure it's on consoles, too. Just search Gauntlet. It's always on sale on Steam. It's probably on sale for the summer Steam sale. PC Master Race. I'm just kidding. Is no one talking? Am I doing all the talking here?
Yeah, all the talking.
Yep. All the
Okay,
talk.
good. Okay, good.
I'm
let's-
concentrating. I'm concentrating on bosses
Okay,
here.
Okay, let me talk about the Switch. So I do like it. If you can think of more Switch games to recommend to me in the chat, I do love RPG games. I saw the second game I saw after Wonder Boy was Fantasy Star,
Oh
but I
yeah.
did see the Sega Genesis collection. So why not just get the Sega Genesis collection instead of buying Fantasy Star by itself?
Or why not just buy the mini Sega Genesis?
That's Monkey Punch.
Monkey.
Oh, because like graphic, I only have so many HDMI ports on my TV. They're all filled up now.
You can buy a switcher for like $20.
Yeah.
I just got a switcher.
Oh
I hear it echoing.
no.
I hear too.
Yeah, monkey. I don't see a monkey in the house.
Okay. Anyway, ready?
Ready. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pillbox said he loves Ninja Gaiden Arcade on the Switch. Super.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Why is there echoing everywhere?
I didn't touch anything, so it's not my fault.
I don't hear any echo.
Okay, everyone mute one at a time. I'll mute.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
I want to mute.
I'll mute.
Guys,
Wait, hold on. I just got here. What are we doing?
I don't know. I said having people mute one at a time to see where the echo is, but now it's gone.
So I never heard one.
Alright.
So.
I think it was because maybe because Dirty jumped in. Sometimes
Maybe for a second,
sometimes when people jump in, it causes a little bit of an echo.
Yeah.
Dirty J whooped
It's all
my
good.
ass with Captain Crunch. He's unstoppable. We were playing WWE 2K19. Captain Crunch versus R-Truth. He kicked my ass.
Yeah. And I beat Sonic at his 100%. It wasn't like he was drunk or anything.
I was fucked up that night. Dude, we went out and I had like 5 they're like called watermelon daiquiris or some shit. Pina coladas or some shit.
Are you talking about Saturday? Was it Saturday?
Yep.
Yes, and then we,
Before the corpse cast.
Were you drinking stuff with umbrellas in them?
no, it was it had
He took the
salt,
umbrellas out.
salt around the glass. It was a
It was a Mantini.
A Barry Mantini.
It was a picture of stuff that fucked me up. And then we went to go play pool and I drank a beer there with my girlfriend. Then we came home. That's like, I'm gonna stream Dreams fucked up. And then Corpse came on there. We're doing a Corpse cast. Sonic's fucked up. Yeah, I was drunk, but that's no excuse. I mean, that's the only reason you beat me is because I was drunk.
It's no excuse, damn it. But that's the reason why you beat me.
I don't know, man. You're talking some smack to Dirty. Dirty's like, all right, yeah, we'll see. And then then he was trying to bait Dirty into doing another match. And
Yeah,
Dirty's
yeah, I
like,
fell for that once.
Yeah, there's like,
Did
yeah,
happen
you know what?
again.
Yeah, we're not. We'll fight, but there's no titles on the line.
Tomorrow night we are streaming me and Dirty J for SDW Wrestling.
Yes.
Pay-per-view
eh,
event.
Yeah, this isn't a. We should do Legends night and do like all legend matches.
Oh man, so
Brother.
are we gonna forget about the jobbers?
No, no. We'll remember
Everybody
them
else
just like
does.
just like
First-
Vince McMahon remembers them.
Is her first name Hand?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Shit. I want that shit that you were playing the other day, Super. What is it? Was it the VR? There's a chat room. I want that on PlayStation.
Oh, VR chat.
VR
Well, here's the
chat.
deal, dude. If anyone does have PSVR or Oculus Rift or anything, me and Pandemic just got a Oculus Rift, so we're gonna do Rec Room after this, and it's cross-play with PSVR. So if anyone wants to join in, but the thing I was playing was VR chat, and it's really fun. It's kind of like a social thing, and like any avatar that you could think of. Like I was in Mortal Kombat room.
I saw that. I was watching you the whole time. What was up with that huge ass avatar, that cat or whatever the hell it was?
I don't know. it was like a giant perverted bunny with balls or something.
Yeah, but yeah, bunny.
You never know what's gonna happen when you go in VR chat.
Yeah,
And
you
then
know.
and then that stormtrooper was small. Like you could step on that stormtrooper that was in there. What the
Oh,
fuck?
he's so tiny. What's cool when you're in VR is like if you're a tiny avatar, like everything's scale. So
Don't
Giant.
judge. Don't judge.
I'm not judging too much, but that rabbit though, it looked like it was 100 feet tall. It was crazy. It
He
looked like
did. He was huge.
it would be like you looking up at that AT-AT in that Star Wars VR thing.
Well, you were telling Hulk to beat him up, and the Hulk was like coming up to his nutsack.
Fucking Deathstroke. I was trying to get Deathstroke to shoot him, the Incredible Hulk to shoot him.
I thought it was
Beat
cool
him.
that you could walk up to any like avatar and like say, "I want to be that avatar," and you would become that avatar. I thought that was awesome, dude.
It is, dude. They got Halo rooms in there. Like, people are so creative on that. I mean, that's one of the things. VR chat is kind of the. It's a mixture of different apps that I think is the. What do you call it? App to sell VR. I forgot what you call it. The banger or whatever. Like, there's not just one banger in VR. It's a mixture of a bunch of really good stuff, and VR chat is definitely up there because it's so fun. Like, you could go to a Halo world and go on a Covenant ship and dress up as they got every type of Halo armor you could ever think of, and just looking down at your Halo arms and stuff is just so cool.
Yeah, there was something like that because remember I told you I had the Samsung Galaxy VR. So there's
Trash.
I know, but you could do that too with the Samsung Galaxy VR. Hang out in VR chat rooms and everybody would be different avatars, but you couldn't pick different avatars while you were in there. It had to be whatever you were when you started.
The thing I told Corpse, like, if I ever stream VR chat, you can play this like on flat screen, like on your PC, or if you have a laptop or something like that. So if anyone ever wants to join me in VR chat, just search Supersonic Station, because I do live stream VR chat often because it's fucking hilarious.
What was up with the female Mario? I think that's what Court Sub is talking about. Remember that shit?
Like I say, you never know
You
what
never
you're
know.
gonna see.
What was with? Oh no, I was watching this. Remember those two girls you were like, or two female avatars? You were trying to figure out what they were doing. That one girl like she was picking like fleas out of the other.
Oh
avatars.
yeah.
And then you kept fucking with them, and then that one avatar laid down in front of you and spread her legs. It's like Super's like, I'm out of here.
I was just trying not to get kicked off Mixer. I got
That
kicked
sounds
off
wrong.
Mixer.
That all sounds wrong.
Well,
That's what she was doing, Jay. She laid down, and you can see the avatar just laid down. She spread her legs. Super's like, I can't get kicked off Mixer.
That's like second time Mixer kicked me off for stupid shit.
And if you remember too, Super, when she did that little circle around her, it lit up pink. Like, come hither, big boy.
Though that's nothing. Like one time, Stick Corpses watched me play, and I went in this bar place, and we're all of us are just standing there. Then all of a sudden, this two legs with a giant schlong, like it was like 80-foot tall, started chasing us around the bar. And
Oh,
we were
wow.
running.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
missed that.
monster schlong.
Yeah. It was. Oh god. He was like teabagging people.
Yeah.
I missed that shit. I missed that one. Damn. I just
But
thought
It was funny. It was like some of the funniest shit I'd ever seen. I'd laugh so fucking hard.
Dude, it's always funny. It's a good time in there. Like, it's just so creative. People create worlds, games, avatars.
So Beer brought up that girl too. That she said she was on the quest, I think, and she turned into Shaggy Daphne.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And she could talk and make her avatar like do some crazy shit. You know, this
Yeah, warping it.
Yeah.
That's
That was-
nuts.
See, I could do that. I could go there. I used to do it, like I said, on that the Gear VR. You could just hang out with people and they'd be different avatars. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as hell.
VR chat's the best though. Imagine like Rec Room, but way huger with a lot more creativity, and there's always people making stuff on there, and that's awesome. It's a really cool community. Like sometimes you'll get penises chasing you around the room and stuff, but
But what if I don't want penises chasing me?
oh,
go
there's
hide.
there's lots of avatar girls, and there's lots of streamers that go in there too. So I don't know, it's usually a lot of fun.
That's why. Oh God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Super's always a female. It's all like you were Melina, and you're like, I can't show my boobs.
Well, Mixer gave me. They're like, if you want to go back on Mixer, you gotta do this schooling thing. So they gave me a schooling thing on what I can and can't show on Mixer. We can't show
Really?
swimsuits. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
show any more swimsuits. I can't show tight
Wow.
clothing. I can't show the space between a girl's breasts.
What?
At their
Cleavage?
skin there.
Wait a second, Mixer's full of people that show off their cleavage.
No
That's
shit.
that's what I said. I'm like, we get fucking these tramps streaming on Mixer all the time when they're swimsuits and showing cleavage and shit.
I thought you were gonna say you couldn't show the space between a girl's thighs. Then I would understand. But cleavage?
No, they're
that part's okay.
I guess real cleavage, no problem.
I'm like-
Digitized cleavage, problem.
Yeah, I'm like, if you guys want Mixer to survive, stop kicking people off all the time.
Well, let's be honest.
Stupid
You want Mixer to survive, it needs to get better quality. Because I was watching, like, it needed to step their game up. Because I was watching Jay stream Observed Wrath. It kept freezing and unfreezing, freezing and it wasn't my internet. And
It's bad, very bad quality. Yeah. Like sometimes it works really cool, and then most of the time it just doesn't work.
it's like, remember when it was Beam before Microsoft acquired it or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Better then, because I used to watch it.
Me too.
And now my whole fucking Microsoft dashboard's filled with fucking Game Pass advertisements and Mixer. I'd rather have Snap back on there than all that shit.
Yeah, I agree
Snap,
too.
you took it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the good days.
I love Snap, man. That shit was cool. I'd be playing Destiny while listening to podcasts or have football on the side or some shit.
Hmm.
It was cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed Snap.
Yeah, I used to watch hockey games all the time and watch them podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why they took that away. It was stupid. That was one good feature that we had, and we were missing all these other features that they didn't give us that the 360 had. But that was one good feature that we had at the beginning, and they just fucking took it away. Like, nah, you don't need that. What? What?
What?
What?
Can't do jazz. What? What?
So do you guys think we're gonna get a whole new AI or not AI? Fucking
A UI?
user
AI?
interface with the
Allen Iverson? I'm sorry.
with the new Xbox that's coming out.
I hope so. A faster one.
I hope it's
Oh.
the same with the same features. It's just faster. Don't take it back to bare bones like they did with the 360. All the the innovations and improvements they did over the years with the 360 dashboard, and then it was perfect. And then you go to the Xbox One, and it was bare bones as shit. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. We
Well,
have a lot
hey,
of-
I just went on Switch online on their UI, so Xbox is way beyond light years above Nintendo. Nintendo needs to get their shit together and get
I've heard that plenty of times.
their online stuff. Like, I haven't even really toyed with it that much, but I was just scrolling through the store, and their store, I think their store is kind of trash. But
It is.
You're not the only one that said. I've heard a lot of people say that their store and their online is just total garbage. They're so behind with that, and I don't even know I don't have one.
But I mean, what do you do? You gotta use your phone to party chat or something? Is that right?
That's what
Yeah,
I
you
mean.
got to use your phone to do party chat. Didn't you have to
Yeah,
have
fuck
That's true.
that.
Yep.
didn't you have to have an
That's so
adapter,
stupid.
a special adapter? Didn't you have to have one? I can't remember. I thought
I
honestly,
don't know. It's a clusterfuck. That's what you need.
no, you just need to use Xbox party chat while you play Nintendo Switch.
Huh? There you go.
That's
I mean,
it.
it is cool that you can take it, just pull it out of the dock, take it in the other room or whatever. I think that part is very cool, but they have got to.
That sounds like a Saturday night for me, pulling it out of the dock and taking it to another room.
You went there. But
Uh,
yeah, as far as their online shit, they have got to catch up or help for Xbox or get Xbox's help or some shit.
Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. I'm gonna move on to another game because
yeah, it's not easy, Jay.
Yeah,
This
it
game
depends
is
on-
not easy at all.
It takes some dedication to get through this game. Like I said,
Yeah.
and then if you don't, I think I got lost is why I stopped, and I
Right.
almost had to beat.
Thing with that game that I didn't like is when you use your magic spells, you gotta press like up, left, and a button, and I just didn't have all the magic stuff memorized because you gotta press a bunch of weird shit to use your magic and shit.
It's you just have bad memory, Super. That's all it is.
Hey, did they have any Metroid games on Switch besides the old one, 8-bit one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
As far as I know, you can only play the NES version of Metroid from their store or whatever. That's all I know. Yeah, only 8-bit games.
That pisses me off so bad that I can't just buy Super Mario 3 and I gotta subscribe to fucking another
What?
subscription to fucking play it.
Only $20 a year, Super.
So that shit can always go up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, when they start adding Nintendo 64 games, GameCube games, that shit's gonna go up. And I want the option, like, I just want to buy it.
Yeah,
It's-
if the price goes up, it'll be because of the games they add. Damn sure
Mhm.
not because of they're online.
The quality online dirty.
No.
I mean, I
So-
love my Switch and all, but I damn sure didn't buy it for the online.
Do they have Netflix on it? YouTube?
No.
and shit?
You
No.
get nothing. I
No.
like it.
I don't know what Nintendo's like. I'm not totally bashing it because there's some cool shit about it, but who the fuck is thinking over there?
Oh.
The one
Nobody's
thing they
thinking.
do
That's the
have-
problem.
Yep. The one thing they do have, they added, I don't know, like 4 months ago. It should have been there day one, but it's YouTube. They added that not long ago.
What's up, Dreadpool? Dreadpool's in the chat. What's up, Dreadpool?
Going on with
Dreadpool.
About a year ago,
Dreadpool.
but still.
Like, see, that's why I don't mind anyone jailbreaking these fucking things. I don't mind people getting Nintendo ROMs because if Nintendo don't want to fucking sell them to you, then just fucking go get them and jailbreak that shit. Did I just condone
Jailbreak.
I mean, if they're not gonna sell them to you, just fucking put them on there
Well,
anyway.
didn't when the Switch when it initially released, it didn't even have online or nothing, right? Like shit, nothing. It was just a console that didn't go online, correct?
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's so
think.
stupid. Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
so.
Yeah, that's so stupid. And what was it, 2017 when it came out? 2016? I don't remember. 17. That was dumb.
Jeepers Creepers says they've been recalling them. I did want to get this. I know they're coming out with a mini that's supposed to be like 1080p screen or some shit, but the reason I wanted this one is because it is jailbreakable, so that will be an option I will look into maybe, possibly.
At a screen small like that, 720p, 1080p, to me, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really don't
No.
matter.
I don't condone that. I don't condone that at all.
But
The shit still looks phenomenal on it,
we've
honestly.
all heard that they're coming out with a Switch Mini. Who the fuck wants to play on a screen smaller than the Switch has got now? Is my question.
It's
You know
them
what?
just
Yeah, that's a good question.
not attaching the Joy-Con. Like, it'll save money for them not to have all that shit to detach the Joy-Cons, and it'll just have like
I hope so.
probably X-Nay with that stand day, and just have a different kind of stand that you don't have to worry about scratching your screen and shit.
The Switch Mini is going to come out. It's going to be the size of a fucking smartwatch.
The screen could be the same size. I don't know. Like, from what I heard, they're just gonna make the Joy-Cons not detachable, and that'll actually save them a lot of money to make those.
I guess that makes sense.
If I don't have a Switch and I really don't care to get one, but if I was to make another Switch, if I was Nintendo, I would make a Switch Pro, make it look, give it a little more juice underneath the hood, and give it the screen size. I don't know if you guys ever. I had a Samsung Galaxy Mega back in the day. It was like almost a 7-inch screen. I would make the screen a little bit bigger. I don't know if I'd do a mini. I mean, unless they do what you say, Super. Like, just keep the same size and put the Joy-Cons on like permanent. You can take them off.
I mean, I can't see them making it any smaller. Like, the screen they have now makes sense to me, but I'm sure they'll do the 1080 stuff. But yeah, that's the only thing I see them as, just the Joy-Cons, they'll make them undetachable.
That's what I was thinking too when I first
And
heard
just
it being on.
more of a portable thing. This is a game I'm probably going to get for Switch. I'll have my Sega library on it.
Guys, I'll be right back. I have to go drain the bag.
Your freaking bag again, I swear.
Again?
I'm not only am I gonna drain the bag, I'm gonna pick up another beer.
Nice. Well, if you put out, you got to put back in.
Okay, I hear you.
Hey, Dirty, can we play Cow Milker Pro together online?
Wait, what?
I want to get Cow Milker Pro. I want to milk cows with you.
Real game.
Hey, man, is it gonna bring views?
Hell yeah. Who wouldn't want to miss that? We gotta see if we can milk cows online then.
Are you talking about that game they launched with where you had to use the Joy-Cons like you're milking a cow? You talking about that shit?
And eat a sandwich and shit.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
They did. Another good thing about it is like the couch co-op shit. The couch co-op stuff is really fun too. So that's awesome. And another thing my girlfriend said is she wants those Nintendo controllers that you get with it. You know what I'm talking about? They look like
NES controllers?
NES controllers. Yeah, they're Joy-Cons, but they're the size of NES controller.
Yeah.
Because she's like, this button isn't supposed to be here for Mario.
Yeah, I agree with Andy. Yeah, I think he's talking about the Switch Mini. Just replace the 3DS.
Two Switch. That's it.
I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to see the 3DS. Hey, is the 2DS still a thing? I don't even know, but I think you're going to see that go away.
What, the 3DS?
Technically a 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said like the Switch
maybe.
Mini would be a replacement for it. That's what I would think too.
If they're gonna concentrate on the Switch being mostly mobile and stuff, then I could see that.
Yeah. Like you could buy the Switch Mini where your Joy-Cons you can't take them off, and it's just a strictly portable thing, or you can buy the classic Switch where you can put it in the dock and play it at home and take the Joy-Cons off. But then, wouldn't most people just buy the Switch Mini? A lot of people.
No, because I don't know. I think the thing detaching the Joy-Cons and shit is pretty cool.
A lot of parents who will buy those for their kids.
Yeah.
It'll be at a reduced price, I'm assuming. Then again, we're talking about Nintendo.
Yeah, if it's cheap, like I said, that'll save a lot on production and stuff. So it'll definitely be cheaper, and that parents are happy with that. Like 30 cents.
What is a Switch Mini? I don't know.
We're speculating.
We don't know yet. Yeah, we're speculating. They're supposed to announce something next month, so.
Are you just gonna make another, DS? I mean.
Well, like Andy said, we were talking about it. He's like, just replace the 3DS, and I think that's what they would do.
I think what Crispy Bum is trying to say is, isn't the Switch already mini?
Yeah,
that's me. Hey, one thing I do like is they still have cartridges, so I do still like hardware, not digital shit.
Oh, you mean like the cartridge / disc? Is that what you're saying?
It's a mini disc. It's super tiny.
Those little.
Oh, that reminds me of the GameCube. How cute.
What's good about the Nintendo cartridges or whatever is they keep value for a very long time. So if you ever sell them, you'll get your money back.
Yeah, because let's just play the same games with the same graphics all the time and have fun with it.
I do that all the time. Dude, I just played the whole BioShock collection again. I go back to a lot of games that I bought.
Shit, I go back to Gears 1, 2, and 3 a million times. Yep.
Yeah.
Most of them have been up-resed, just say. Dun dun dun! Crispy bomb! I'm just saying, it's like Supersonic saying, I'm gonna go play Halo 1 in its original graphics. You gonna do that?
Sure. I'm gonna play
Yeah, see how quick he was like, yeah. Exactly.
I don't mind. I just played Ghosts and Goblins on the shitty graphics, so and still had fun. So I don't know.
I play. I don't know. I feel like everybody's always got to put Xbox on a different fucking pillar, and it's fucking annoying.
They always are, Crispy. Xbox has always, since the beginning of the fucking first console, it's always been an outsider because the other two consoles they originate from that side of the pond, bro. You know that.
My only problem with Xbox is they don't fucking listen to us and they keep shoving subscription shit down our throat. I'm sick of it.
Do you know what? You know what?
Microsoft,
The studios are gonna listen to us, not necessarily the actual company. The company's a money grabber. Every company's a money grabber. Okay, PlayStation's gonna stick with what it works. They have great single player exclusives, and they're going to stick to it. Now, is that going to, go into next gen and be the greatest shit in the world? God only knows, because we're still a year away. And in all realism, more than a year, but I say a year because they're going to start announcing and everything else. But we're a year away from them going into next gen. They clearly put back, especially Last of Us 2. Okay, everybody's like, oh, it's going to come out this year. No, because they don't have anything else. And now you got Xbox buying up some decent studios. Not all of them are great. Some of them are.
But, I mean, if you're going to compare Xbox to Sony, at least Sony's releasing decent games and shit.
Decent single-player games. Like, you say God of War is the greatest game ever. Okay.
I never said that.
No, I'm just saying, hypothetically. Okay. You say God of War, which completely changed the way you play God of War, did it not?
Oh, I played all the God of Wars, even the ones on the PS. What was it? The PSP? Not the PSP. What was first? Was it the PSP. Okay, it was PSP. And I loved all. But I enjoyed the new God of War too. I didn't give a fuck. I couldn't jump. Everything.
But was it totally different?
Yeah, I mean,
not necessarily totally
different, but it was badass.
It was different enough to warrant it being like a separate entity outside of
the only thing I gotta say, because everybody, I mean, it's not just you guys, everybody else. Everybody says Gears 5 is gonna be shit.
I haven't said
Gears. I'm just saying.
Well, no one knows because we haven't played it yet.
Okay, and the first thing Rod Ferguson brought up was how God of War changed its tone and the way the game's played, and it worked.
We did. It worked.
Okay, they're not going to change the multiplayer. They're not. They're going to change it a little bit, but they're going to do like when you jump over and mantle kick somebody and then stab them in the face. Like they're going to add something else in that realm. But in realism, the multiplayer, they're going to keep its separate entity. They are. I mean, we're probably going to play the multiplayer and be like, oh, it's another Gears game. Anybody that gets the beta is probably going to be like, oh, it's another Gears game. Now, for me, I'm happy because they didn't fuck with something that works.
Well, that's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Say that God of War did not change their formula. Everyone would have been still happy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So why the hell aren't people going to be happy if Gears of War keeps their formula?
Which they're not, because what I saw, I'm like, yo, they're changing this game. They are changing this game. It's not like some people will be like, oh, it's still a Gears game, like especially people that don't play as much as me. But me, I would be like, whoa, what did you do here? I might not even like it.
Rod Ferguson knows that when people can fly, did Gears Judgment, and they changed the multiplayer, and, here and there, some aspects of it. People did not like that at all. He understood.
I couldn't stand Gears of War Judgment, but like the thing I wanted to see at E3 when they were talking about Gears of War is more open and shit. That's kind of like what I wanted to see at E3 is like this change that they were talking about.
All right, let's say they're 5 days away. They let people like Shadows and like all these people like start streaming it. Okay, and you see like a game that is Gears, but it's totally different. You know what I mean? Like you can customize your character in the campaign. You can pick up great weapons and hold on to them, and like all these little things that they've never done. And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm not a Gears fan, but this shit looks cool as hell. Yeah,
it might be nice for them to advertise it and show us this shit because
I just think that they've added some cool ass new game mechanics to Gears 5 that's so prevalent and important to the game and story that they can't afford to show you anything right now, like a gameplay wise.
We're spoiled, guys. We really are. Like, we used to play games and judge them by the covers. Now, and now you're telling me right now that we need to see 20 minutes of gameplay in order to want to buy a game? No.
No, I don't.
No, I wouldn't even know this game is coming out unless it wasn't for people on Twitter.
Now everybody's in check because Jay just spoke the fucking truth. Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
I just think, like I said, they've kept the same formula, but they've added some new, very important, like, mechanics in the game that's really prevalent to the story that they can't afford to show you anything from the campaign right now. That's what I think.
See, what I love is that I can walk into any like podcast and I can take ownership because there is no other fucking game that's got anybody either wondering, hyped, or pissed off that they didn't show us that they wanted to see. Okay? And I fucking love it because they did exactly what everybody wants. You have negative fucking, fucking media output. You have freaking positive, you have neutral, and they have everything going for them, and they don't have to fucking advertise. And
it's a conspiracy. Everyone hates Gears of War except for you. I'm just kidding. I like Gears of War, but like every other Gears of War, they got me hyped and excited and fucking showed.
From gameplay? From gameplay? No. See, I don't remember seeing any gameplay from any other Gears. The first Gears of War game I bought. And I bought it from reputation only. I heard people saying it was a good game, and I bought it for the the 360. And then Gears 2, Gears 3, never saw a lick of gameplay from them before I bought it. And the reason I bought them, because I liked 1.
Because I liked 1, exactly. Me too. Yep. The first Gears was so phenomenal, so dark and this deep and this fantastic fucking story. Like, these bunch of badasses out there. It's almost like, you're a team of, like, I don't know, it's like almost a team of, like, Terminators, you know what I'm saying?
Mercenaries or something.
Yeah, mercenaries, and it's like, yeah, dude, this is my jam. And
they're badasses.
Yeah, and I was like, if you grew up in the 80s watching Commando or Terminator or Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, that was your shit. You know it. As a guy, as a kid, you're older, young adult, that game was fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And a machine gun with a chainsaw bayonet.
Oh, yeah, like that is the most badass thing I think I've ever seen in a video game.
That I ever saw at that point in time. I was like, holy fuck.
I'll be honest, I didn't buy Gears 1, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. I wasn't even playing Xbox, okay? I was waiting for PlayStation 3 to come down in price.
Oh my god, the first Gears, and 2006?
I played it. I played it before I played Gears 2.
Oh yeah, but buying it day 1 was 2006, right? Oh my god, the story and everything, you just control. I mean, it played great. What was it? Dom breaking you out of jail.
Yep. Oh and like the first time you shot one of those locusts and you looked at the damage you were doing them from every time you shot them, like you shoot them on the side and they'd go sideways, and then you shoot them in the legs and they'd go down, and then you'd basically shoot them till they were a bloody mess.
The first time you ever,
it was amazing.
What was it called? What was it? I don't remember now. Where they get down on the ground, you had to switch to the pistol. You could like beat the fuck out of them.
Or you could just walk up to them and do an execution.
Yeah. It was cool because they had the campaign was like 2-player co-op, because I remember when it first came out we were playing co-op with that shit.
But in realism, I got attached to Gears. I played Gears 1. I played against my friend. I chainsawed him once because he was clearly better than me and never played the game. I chainsawed him once, and his reaction was just absolutely insane. And I was like, I love this fucking game. And PlayStation never like corrected. It was like years later they finally corrected their price point and everything else. And I ended up buying a 360, and by that time, Gears 2 came out. And the thing about Gears 2 is I got the collector's box, which was actually sick back then.
Yeah.
that steel book was sick looking, and I played the game, and because I got the steel book, I got the gold weapon
Lancer.
skins.
Yeah.
Which is the first game, I don't care what anybody says, that had weapon skins for multiplayer.
Yeah.
Tell me another game.
That's the first time I remember seeing skins for weapons. I mean, I was.
And it was very nonchalant. It was like, if you bought this game, this type of the game, you would get it. You get the code for it. And it was just like mind blowing. Like when I had the gold weapon skins and people like looked at me like, oh,
How'd you get that?
he's fucking really good, or how'd you get that, or anything else. And I'm like, wow. And then I played Horde, and I beat Horde on day one, the whole 50 waves, and I sat there and I had to I was sweating. My palms are sweaty, my fucking face was sweating. I was like, can I beat this with me and one other person? Because a lot of times it was very hard to connect, and that was almost every game back then. And it was so intense, and I'm like, holy fuck, this game is ridiculous.
All right, so none of you guys remember advertisements for Gears 2, 3?
No.
And
Dude,
Not at all.
They used to
I
have
do
music
kinda remember
music
seeing
videos
3.
and shit.
I've told you-
that got
I've
you
told
hyped
you
about it.
Ashes, yeah, we remember that one.
I've told
Yeah,
you
I
my
remember that
story. I lived in the fucking sticks. My parents didn't get any kind of cable or satellite TV or anything until I was 18, man. The only thing I got to use was magazines.
And you also have to understand that I'm from Canada and we don't get the same advertisements as you guys get.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
true too.
I was at a disadvantage for where I lived. It wasn't because my parents didn't want that. It just wasn't available through satellite TV. Prime Star was the first one. It was like in my area. My dad could get satellite TV. So as soon as Prime Star came around, and then later DirecTV bought them out. But as soon as it was available, he bought it. And then that was the first time I'd ever seen MTV in my house. I'd seen it in friends' houses that lived in like the city.
MTV?
Yeah, that was the first time I actually seen MTV at my house. I'd seen it before, but in my house. Was 18 years old, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Gears of War 2 campaign. That was my favorite. Andy Gamer says, I love Gears 2 to remember playing it in co-op with my bud.
One of my favorite characters was introduced in Gears 2. Wasn't Ty introduced in Gears 2?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ty, yeah. With the eye with the mohawk, right? Yeah. Yeah, he was fucking badass.
but I mean, we all remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna come out. Even Gears 4's initial trailer with JD as a baby and Anya still alive. Like, once you play the game, you're like, holy fuck, that shit was like.
What was the song they played in that trailer where Marcus is cutting down the tree?
That was Disturbed.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, is there anything else going on in the world besides Gears of War in gaming?
Mortal Kombat 11. They
speaking about 11, I just watched what is that fucking show called? Stranger Things. I watched it for like 12 hours last night.
Was it good? Is the season good? I can't wait to watch
awesome.
it. Yeah, I love the first 2 seasons.
Ed Boon put a picture of Sindel yesterday on Twitter.
Deadly Sindels.
I'll give you guys a little tidbit. It is the most watched week of television history because now they consider streaming services part of television.
Oh, of course.
So there is almost 40 million people that have watched Stranger Things in the past week.
Not me.
18 million of them finished the season already.
Jesus.
You can watch it on Cody for free too. Just
My girl started watching it, and I was like, no, I'm not. I can't.
No, dude, you would love it. It's got all kinds of 80s shit in it.
Yeah, so 80s.
I saw like one episode, and I was like, what am I watching? Maybe because I didn't understand the
Oh my
plot.
god, it's so good, dude. Trust me.
Yeah,
Well,
dude, it's really good.
You're like 3/4 of the way into the season. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching right
If
now?
you like sci-fi, you like that, you know, like old school but good storytelling. You have to start from the beginning. You have to get through, I'd say, the first 3 episodes, and then it starts getting like, what the fuck is going on? And
Well,
if
see,
you
I was
like
confused.
sci-fi, you know, then you like that. I like that. I'm like,
Well-
what the hell?
Well, like I said, she had already watched like 3/4 of the first season. So when the time I actually sat down and because she was watching them on her days off, and so by the time I actually watched one, she was almost done with the first season. And I'm like, what kind of crazy shit is this? And then she stopped watching.
And it's crazy. It's like boom. Like you watch it, you start to get it, and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck?
I told her to.
Dimensions and
I told her too. I said maybe I need to start from the beginning. Maybe that's my problem.
yeah,
Yeah,
couldn't
you
stop-
should watch it. You
I
really
could not
should.
stop. The day before, I watched it for like 8 hours straight. Then the next day, I watched it for 12 hours straight. I'm not even exaggerating. I couldn't stop watching.
Well, speaking of that, if you actually have cable TV, Spectrum, or one of those types of services, and you have the Discovery Channel, you should watch History. What is it called? History of the Mysteries of the Abandoned. Cool as shit.
Fuck are you talking about, Jago?
Cool show. You talking about shows?
Are you
Cool
watching
show.
something for the Nature Channel? What is it?
No, it's called Mysteries of the Abandoned. The like structures, buildings, places on Earth that were built, and just like all of a sudden abandoned for whatever reason. I like shit like that.
Oh,
I-
there's like a fucking theme park too that got abandoned. I watched
Yeah.
that shit on YouTube.
I'm a subscribed to like a couple of YouTubers who go explore these places that are abandoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you like stuff like that, it's on the Discovery Channel. Just if you like, I have Spectrum. You can put, hit the little blue B button and do a search for anything. Type in Mysteries of the Abandoned, and you'll see it. It's a fucking awesome show, dude.
I used to
Like-
watch Ancient Aliens. That's
Yeah, I
like-
used to too.
Well, that and like back in the day, I used to watch After People. The show called After People. You ever watch that? Like one
Yeah,
day after
I
People.
watched the Letter People when I was a kid.
No, if you like stuff like that, like I didn't realize. I know Hitler was a fucking dickhead, and he did all kinds of crazy, stupid shit. And he's good. He's good. They got him. But you do not realize this is how crazy he was, how industrious, and how serious he was about taking over the world. Because there's so many things built out of concrete still left on Earth because of that man. No history book teaches you about. I'm like, holy shit! I told my girl, I was like, there's a wonder there wasn't a concrete shortage back then. Because he was building shit out of concrete and reinforced rebar everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
trying to be like actually trying to take over the world. Not playing at it, but actually trying to do
No,
it.
that was his goal.
Yeah, it's like
a
holy
lot of people also don't realize that Hitler was actually because the Japanese and Italian alliance that they had,
Yep.
when
Mhm.
Japan attacked us, he was pissed. He was so mad at them that that's why he left them to fend for themselves. If you don't realize it,
Why was he mad?
Because he wanted to get his
Because
first.
he didn't do it.
Because
he
what?
knew that our industrialism and everything else could compete with them, and that's why he chose not to attack us. Basically, if Japan didn't attack us, it probably would have been too late trying to go into Europe, because we clearly still had animosity against the British and everything else, because of revolutions and everything else. But in the end, Japan attacking us just brought us right into the fight. Like,
Do you guys want to hear something crazy? Did you guys know that Canada declared war on Japan before the United States did?
I didn't know that.
you
Yeah.
are correct. Yes, you are.
How come?
Well, look, I can tell you about Hitler. He wanted to conquer that whole side of the pond, and then try to hit us, try to attack us. But he wanted to run everything over there, like every country.
You should have played the game of Risk more often. Because
But-
you never try to go for the whole Asia at first. You gotta
But
kind of.
history books don't teach you shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach you that. Like I didn't know that about Canada. Our history books didn't teach me that. Not
Yeah,
that I remember.
that. No.
No. So it just blows my mind.
It's just like if Russia decided to join them, we wouldn't have won.
No.
No, there's a lot of stuff from Russia before the wall fell, buildings and stuff that they built, and dude, it's amazing. There's a whole town in that whatever episode it was that it's like it was thriving because of back in the day, the hot springs, the healing waters of hot springs back in the day. You remember that? That was praised back in the early 50s and 40s, 50s, whatever. There's a whole town that was booming, and then it flooded, so everybody had to leave, and then the waters receded, and now it's there again above water, but it's covered in white, like it snowed on it or nuclear fallout, but it's because of all the sea salt.
Sulfur and sea salt. Sulfur
Yeah.
actually turns
The
things black.
girl gamer bathwater.
Yeah. No, but it's a
Oh
good.
wait, did you have
stuff
red
over there.
spots coming up at the same time? No.
Just I actually watched. We caught it one night, and then I went back and watched every season. I think there's I don't want to say there's 8 seasons or 6 seasons. It's damn good.
Nice. A good history lesson. What else is going on in gaming?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not many
we do.
not many shows teach you history.
I'm gonna look at
What we
Reddit
do.
and find. I'm gonna do what most podcasters do and look up at Reddit and regurgitate everything they say.
Well, let me pull up some
Let's-
Reddit now, and
let's
read it in a
find-
very tone voice. Okay, and today in gaming history, we had
There's a picture of Sean Murray. No Man's Sky. Sean Murray explains why it's best for Anthem and Fallout 76 developers to stay silent at launch.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Same with Gears. Sean Murray's giving Gears of War tips.
I tweeted that out today. I saw that. I tweeted that article out.
Anthem has new weapons, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that. I got to get back in there and try them.
And if you look at them, like half of them are just reskins of the same weapon.
Well, it's like 3,
Oh.
so like 6 different weapons, but then they had different classes and they just reskinned them. But at least they're new weapon. You know.
What is this control game?
Oh, from Remedy.
That's
When-
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break 2, yeah.
Oh,
It's
was
Quantum
it-
Break with a female, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty
Does
much.
it look? Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good. She don't have time powers. Her gun has the powers or some shit.
Nice.
That's where she like blows the smoke out of the gun and after she shoots it said, I got the power!
Oh,
Dun,
one
dun, 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 dun,
One
dun,
thing I
dun.
did want to tweet out yesterday, so if you got the Handsome Jack collection, you need to download that DLC they gave out that mixes part 2 with part 3, because today is the last day you can download it. Then they're putting a price tag on it, so you can get it for free right now.
Is it Games of Gold?
No, no, if you have the Handsome Jack collection, or maybe just Borderlands 2. If you just go to Borderlands 2, and then you'll see a thing.
Borderlands
Borderlands-
2 and the pre-sequels in Game for Gold. Not Game for Gold, but Game Pass.
Yeah, so just go in there and download it. I'm not sure how much they're going to charge for it, but today is the last day you can download it for free. It mixes part 2 into what's going to happen in part 3 when part 3 comes out. But it is free, so download it.
It's magical.
Magical.
I like
Batman
magic.
Arkham Collection
Me too.
listed on Amazon. What?
What?
Didn't we already have a?
Yeah,
Arkham
we already got
Collection?
that.
Arkham City fucking sucks because I can't beat
I hate the freaking Batmobile. Hate it.
fucking
I
Riddler
don't.
shit.
I don't mind it, honestly.
I beat the hell out of that game until I got to the Riddler crap, and I'm like, I can't even fucking complete all the achievements, you motherfuckers.
Get good.
I can't get through all the freaking Batmobile. Like, those freaking tanks kick my ass.
Hey, if Mixer worked right and you could controller share, I'd get you through all that shit. I'm good with the Batmobile.
Yeah, Mixer's gonna die, or they're gonna change the name or some shit. Something's gonna happen. I don't know. What the fuck.
Shamu 3 backers can get refunds from Epic Store. Did something happen to Shamu 3?
Because it's going to come out later. So if people didn't want to wait, I think another year, then they were offering refunds if they wanted.
Another year? Didn't they
Oh my
just
God, I get my
got
ass
held
kicked in
back
this
for
game.
2 or 3 months till November?
That
I don't
kind
know.
of sounds like the right thing to do.
I don't like this game.
Saying offer refunds when you're not going to release the game correctly. And that goes for like every like
Friday the 13th.
console. Well, how about Crackdown? Come on. I mean, if it wasn't on Game Pass, people would have been up in fucking arms, right?
Well, half of that game worked.
I mean, how many times do they fucking, oh, we're going to release it this date? No. Oh, we're going to release it this date? No.
Just think for the Last Guardian backers from 10 years ago.
There you go. See? All right. Thank you. Even though Super is like, oh, I'm going to fucking hate Xbox, he actually brought up a great
No,
point.
Dude, I don't hold any allegiance to any of these companies. I'll bash them all the same.
Except
If they
VR,
do
right?
stupid-
Except, yeah, you
No,
never bash VR.
I love VR. It's something new, man. That's something that's like kind of building as we go. So I kind of give them a pass.
Ever played Virtual Boy, Sonic?
Fuck no.
Oh fuck no.
That was the original virtual reality. I'm just saying. It
Friend
might
of
have
mine had
been
that.
really red and fucked with your eyes,
Yeah,
but
dude.
it was the original. I'm just telling you.
VR is pretty freaking epic now, though. I like it. Sony switches PS4 Rogue. We already know about that. Cuphead's delayed till 2020. The DLC, which I'm excited for that. See, I could be a crap gamer. Just regurgitate shit from Reddit.
Oh yeah.
Just find one news story and
Listen,
say,
and-
unbelievable news.
anybody can be a crap gamer. All you have to be is consistent.
You just
Game
regurgitate
over,
from the
Xbox.
poop emoji.
Doom and gloom.
Take the poop emoji and put it 4 times, and then you've regurgitated it. There you go.
Yes, Obsidian says it doesn't want Outer Worlds to be a political change gamer. Game changer.
Outer
Xbox is
Worlds
over. I'll put that in my
next-
headline for that one.
is the next New Vegas. That's what it looks like.
I'll say this now. I'm an Xbox guy, and I have been since Sega died, pretty much. But these fuckers don't pay me, and I'll play the games where they're at that I want to play. That's, you know.
How dare you,
Yeah.
Keiko? How dare you?
You got
I'll be in a real
Have some allegiance.
Fuck,
Yeah.
these fuckers don't pay me. When they start paying me, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I'll go-
Is that why you haven't become an ambassador?
Yeah.
Just a player, and you can't hate him. You can't.
Am I what? What'd you say?
I said, is that why you didn't? It said, is that why you didn't become an ambassador? Because you're not getting paid?
I don't give a shit about being an ambassador. I ain't got time to be a fucking ambassador.
Just imagine if I was an ambassador.
No, what did you say, Crispy? What did you say?
I said, Jago, just a player.
Yeah,
Don't be hating.
I mean,
Player.
there's motherfuckers out here who are like super hardcore PlayStation, super hardcore Xbox, or super hardcore whatever, Switch, and they don't even know what a fucking 3DO is. Fuck out of my face, dude.
Damn straight, mother.
You know, what are you gonna call it? I mean, I understand if you were born in 2000. I got that. But if you were born the same time we were and you don't know what a 3DO is, or you never at least tried it, come on, man.
How about an Atari Jaguar? That
Oh,
was pretty.
gee.
Hey, mama, consuming that trash ass fighting game. It came with a headband that said "Consuming Ninja" on it in the box. And if you bought it day one, you know it came with a black karate headband that said "Consuming Ninja" on it.
Hey, did you guys know what? XCOM creator has been trying to make a spiritual successor for a long time. Megaton news!
Oh boy.
Megaton!
Rumor, The Last of Us Part 2 will release in February. Has 4 different editions. Megaton! Change the title, Greg.
Yeah, top that, Microsoft.
Who just did the Megaton sound? That sounded...
I did.
Do that again, that sounded just like it.
I just remember hearing it, so I tried to emulate it as best as possible.
Insomniac Games adds 2 new suits to Marvel Spider-Man following the release of Far From Home.
You're not a real gamer unless you play those tiny electronic LCD games back in the day.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, I love Spider-Man. Did you guys like Spider-Man, the game? The latest one?
I'm just kidding. Don't get butthurt, guys. Anybody in the chat?
What
Which
about the
latest
Tiger
one you talking about?
handhelds?
I said you're not a real gamer unless you play those Tiger electronic LCD handheld games back in the day.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so-
Those
Sony-
memories still haunt me.
Sony buys Rocksteady Studios. Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. That would be a megaton though.
Not really.
Compared to the studios.
If they actually liked Rocksteady, they would have had to make the freaking Spider-Man game. Just
Oh,
saying.
no, I'm glad Insomniac made that. They did awesome on that.
I'm just saying. I wasn't saying that they didn't do a great job, but I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm
speaking
reading it, Andy. I just started looking at it again. Sorry.
speaking of the Sony Spider-Man game on Far From Home, this is not a spoiler, so don't worry if you haven't seen it. But when Peter Parker's making his Spider-Man suit, he the suit from the game, from the Spider-Man game, pops up on the screen.
Nice, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sorry, I wasn't reading for a minute, Andy. I had to go get some more. Yeah.
I've heard mixed reviews about that movie. And
I liked it. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as Endgame, but I liked it.
I've seen a lot of people well, not a lot, but a lot of people I have seen talk about it, and it's mostly on Twitter. But they're not like Jay Fondrelli. He said if it wasn't for the end movie scene, he gave it an extra point for the scene. But if it wasn't for that, he would give it a 6.
No, it was good.
Mysterio doing exactly what he did in the
Well,
comics.
exactly. See, a lot of people who didn't follow the comics thought that it didn't thought the trailer was exactly what was supposed to happen. But if anyone knows the comics, they realize Mysterio is a bad guy.
Well, no shit. But who the hell thinks Mysterio is a good guy?
I've always known. I don't even follow comics. I always knew he was a bad guy.
I told you that, but I grew up as a kid and I knew Mysterio was a bad guy. What kind of rock do you live under?
That's like thinking Dr. Octopus is a
Doc
good
Ock,
guy.
he's a good guy. He uses all his arms for humanity, for good.
That's right.
I mean, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. That's why I'm glad I didn't follow the comics. And I'm so, people get mad when they don't see the movies play out exactly like the comics do. A lot of times they can't do it for some reason, or maybe it won't come across in a movie well. That's why I'm not glad I'm tied to what actually happened in the comics, because I can enjoy it for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be cool to have that comic knowledge. I just don't have any of it.
My buddy, like I said, he has 1,200 or 1,500 comics, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" This was when I was 15. I was like, I never really thought about collecting comics. I don't know why. I had cartoons that entertained me. I never thought about collecting comics.
I went on Triple Chuck's podcast once, and they know everything about comics, every single thing. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. They knew everything about comics.
Don't ask me anything about comics. All I know is I remember reading some of his Superman comics back in the day. It was right after they killed Superman, so you had the black guy that was the Steel Superman, and then you had there was 4 different Supermen at that time because he had just been killed off. I remember reading those or seeing some of those, but he has old ones worth a lot of money, and then he sold them with some shit for a ridiculously low price, the whole box one time. And I knew it was dumb. I'm like, you're dumb. I don't even click on it unless I know you're dumb.
Are comics still worth a lot of money and shit, or is it just certain ones? Because I've seen baseball cards kind of died off on that.
Is the comic collecting as big as it was back in the day? I don't even know.
I don't know. I think that kind of comes and goes in spurts, probably.
Did you guys know I even left to pee?
Yeah, you told us.
We heard your leg bag.
Yeah, you said you had to go.
you heard it busting at the seams, did you?
Yeah.
Jeepers says we're still buffering.
Yeah, he did say that.
Well, Jeepers, guess what? You're the common denominator here.
I see buffering, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing much. I mean,
Buffering
a
as
little
we
bit. It's
speak.
not. If it
Screw
only
you.
lasts half a second, and the video.
Yeah.
Screw you all. It's all
Just
fine.
close your eyes and listen to our voices.
That's right.
Well, I'm part of the
Our
hangout,
sexy,
so
sexy
it's about me.
voices.
And you'll be in heaven.
I've never played this game, Biohazard Battle. Anyone play this?
Don't know if I tried that or not.
I'll play it on.
Doesn't sound
Easy.
familiar, Jay.
It
Hey,
looks.
if anyone has a Switch, is it the same amount of games with the Sega Genesis collection?
I think it's the exact same collection.
They got Phantasy Star in that collection.
I think so.
Wow,
I may be
Fantasy
wrong.
Star, yes. 2 and
The very
3.
first one?
2, 3, and
Oh, they're
4. 2, 3, and
They
4
don't
are
have
in
the
there.
first one?
No.
That's sweet. Why do they always do that? That's like the best one.
I know.
Well, some people may think 2, 3, and 4 are better than 1. You never know. Maybe that's why they did it.
Does anyone subscribe to Happy Console Gamer?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like his favorite game is Phantasy Star, the original, and he's the same age as me. And anytime he talks about being a kid and playing games, it's like it's almost as if like he's talking about me, because we have so much in common. And
Is he Canadian or is he American?
yeah, he's Canadian. He's from
Okay.
Vancouver.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I've watched his. I haven't watched him in a while, but I used to watch a lot of him. He's just straight up. He's like when he tried to play the PSVR, he loved it. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing that. One of the videos that stuck out in my mind. He was like, "Oh, it was fucking awesome."
Yeah, he's a big PlayStation guy because he loves JRPGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that when he was drunk and they announced the Sega, or not Sega, the Sony Mini, and he was all drunk and shit.
Really?
Did you see that one? Yeah, he's cool though. I watch this stuff all the time.
Yeah, he's cool as shit, dude. He's got a really like a whole expansive game collection right
Oh
behind
my
him.
god, yeah.
Like all these shit. I wish I had all those still.
Jay Hooft knows him, and I'm trying to get Jay to introduce me to him.
That would be cool.
I follow him too, but I can't tell you the last time I watched one of his videos. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
actually gonna try to get him on the podcast next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do it.
GKB.
No,
No,
JKB. JKB. Yeah.
Tell him the internet might go out, but we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we're supposed to
JKB. I get
Yeah,
it confused.
JKB. Yeah, there's
JKB.
GKB and JKB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that podcast show?
Gamers know best.
Which one? The one that he still does his podcast.
You talking about GKB?
You talking about gamers or the? Whatever
They
it was?
both fell. Him and She-Wolf, they
Oh,
fell
those
from the
guys.
face of the earth.
I thought She-Wolf is the big
She-Wolf's
time. She's a big time mixer.
She's
a
on
mixer.
Mixer now.
But
and
every
partner.
time, I don't know about now, but every time I went to check her out on Mixer, it was somebody else streaming.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know about now, but I'm talking about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Well, when she first started, it was all her. I remember that. It was like you'd see
Yeah.
her. Like,
Yeah, but about a month or two ago, every time she was streaming, I guess she was hosting somebody else. So I was like, damn it.
that was
Oh,
her
I know
baby-
who JKB is. He
it was
does
her-
reviews and stuff.
It was
Yeah.
her babysitter.
He does really good reviews because he uses a green
Yes.
screen. He does a good job. He
Yeah.
spends a lot of time editing. He was actually going to be on tonight's show, but he said he had to edit. But he said next week for sure.
Nice.
Nice. That'd be cool.
Well, tell him. I hope you told him that we're different.
Oh, I did. I told him. I said, listen, we're not a traditional podcast. We're just a bunch of friends that hang out. We're very easygoing, and we drink beer, play old games.
Yep.
Well, what I like about his reviews is like he's not like biased towards like any console, and he's all
No.
you can tell he's honest. About
Yeah,
his
exactly.
stuff when he's talking about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was going to say now. What's my train?
I really enjoy his Xbox One X review. All his reviews in general, but especially that one.
Andy said he always wears a Zelda cap. Does he? I haven't watched.
Yeah, he
watched his
does.
videos in a while. Yeah, okay. I haven't watched some of his videos in a while. Yeah, when I used to watch him like a lot. You can tell he don't give a shit. He's like, I play and game basically like all of us are where what interests me. I have no allegiance to shit.
I mean,
You don't
because
like
he gets
Nintendo?
he gets review copies, right?
Of
So
course.
he wants to make sure that people know that even though he's getting copies, he doesn't have biased reviews.
Well, he always says it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Sorry, took a hit. He always says that at the beginning of the video that it's a review copy or something,
But-
doesn't he?
Yeah. He always makes
What
sure
is
that
it?
everybody knows.
Make sure you tell him that we also give history lessons once in a while.
Yes, we do. And we talk about Gears of War when Crispy's on for a long duration of time.
Yeah, when he figures out which links that he's been sent the correct one.
That's yeah. Whatever you say. All right.
Super. I mean, of course, like you just sent Crispy a shit link, didn't you? Super was like,
Well,
I don't know.
I sent him a PlayStation link, and then I sent him that girl taking a bath link.
Oh God.
Oh man.
You know why I clicked on it? Because it was hilarious.
I finally figured it out, Jago, after listening to you last night, that the reason why when you laugh so hard and you cough is because you just took a toke.
Well, I've took many.
We get high all the time. It's no the good shit.
Funny. And
Hey.
I'm just normally I you know I try to be that's my personality. I'm funny or whatever, and a lot of shit makes me laugh, especially when
Hey,
I'm.
I got an idea. Let's go down the line and say what we've been playing lately. Crispy, start with you.
Wait a second, that's traditional. You're not
That's
supposed to be
traditional.
traditional.
We haven't done that.
Beers and gears and PUBG
And queers.
and some Mortal Kombat.
Jesus, Jay. Graphic.
The only game I'm not good at is PUBG.
Jay sounded kind of southern there for a second.
Yeah, he did.
I just suck at PUBG.
Well, isn't that the saying? Beers, gears, and queers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come play me, Jay. I'll play you Mortal Kombat if you play me in Gears
I
of
think
War.
Revolting Cock sings a song named that or something.
Do you want to play Mortal Kombat before we turn off the podcast? Crispy, we've been talking about playing against each other.
I could do that.
He's like, no, right now.
What?
I have it installed.
No, I can do that, but I can't talk because I'm on my computer. And
Oh, I see.
Upstairs.
I understand. Okay.
Dirty,
Next
what
time-
have you been
Next,
you might
wait
be
a
able
second.
to
Wait a
hear
second.
me.
You're on your computer. You can stream your computer. You can stream your Xbox to your computer.
Do you
Yes, you
have
can.
do you have a 2006 Toshiba computer, bro?
That's a little old.
No,
there.
I do not. No, I do not.
Does
Sounds
it
pretty
matter?
good for a 2006 Toshiba computer, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you have to have a beast computer to stream your Xbox to it.
No, as long as you're on the same network.
I could just talk to you in chat. If you want to do it, I'll do it. I'll get my ass whooped. I don't give a shit.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I wanna-
Listen,
I wanna see
don't
the
say that because honestly, I played Jago and I played Dirty, and I thought I had a chance. And I beat both of them, but no, actually, I don't think I beat Dirty at all. But I beat Jago a few times. But my
Dirty
God,
spams Katana's fucking fan throw. I already know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, let
bro.
him say that,
Listen, as long as you don't put me with those two guys, Crispy, you know those two guys, you know who they are. They are freaking pros. I'm decent.
Oh, Marquez, fucking,
Doomhammer?
Inhuman,
No, not Doom- I forgot
Andrew,
his name.
Inhuman, Andrew, and then
Yo,
fucking even Vengeance, like with Scorpion, he's pretty nasty with him.
In my defense,
I
yeah,
can hold my own.
I was just learning Liu Kang.
I can hold
Okay.
my own against.
no.
Vengeance,
What you should have said is, in my defense, Jay, I was stoned out of my head.
Well, Jay played me in Gears, so he's being very careful right now because he actually gave me a very good compliment, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, Vengeance, he's good, and me and him, we go back and forth. But those two guys, no offense to them, they're good people, but it's just not. They're so good that it's not fun playing. At least from my perspective, it's no fun playing with them because you don't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance.
I
yeah.
beat each of
No.
them once, and that was like that's how I keep going. 'Cause
I mean, I beat-
each of them once.
I
so.
beat one of them once, and I honestly think that they felt sorry for me and they let me beat them.
I don't
what
care about that. That's a you problem, not me.
Dirty basically said, when I keep getting my ass whipped constantly, it's not fun.
Yeah, man.
That's what I feel like. I'll play Graphic God, and he's gonna fuck me up. But he's gonna pick the same character every time, and I won't.
No, well, what did we do? We did the random.
Yeah,
we
y'all
did the random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at everyone. I'm only good at Scorpion.
I'm pretty good at random. Like I can almost play like 12 of the freaking 16 characters.
Well, then you would kick my ass most of the time then.
I can tell you right now because until recently, until Shang Tsung came out, I told you I wasn't playing it. And when me, you, and Dirty played, you saw what my rank was. I had barely played it other than the campaign. That's I've been playing with Shang Tsung a lot, so I'm pretty good with him. But
Come on,
at that time, only person I was decent or okay with was Scorpion and Liu Kang. You know, nobody. Well,
Come on, boys, let's go. We can do this right after. Come on.
I did use Garrus a little bit, but Garrus is a pain in the ass to use.
He's a good
Garrett's
character too.
actually really good.
Yeah, he's really good. And you know who else is really good is Aaron Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's really good if you know how to play him.
Do you see that stinky
I don't know how
corpse?
to play him, but I pulled it out of my ass. So.
Mega
No,
Bad
right
C
on my
called me
ass.
out on Twitter.
He
There's
did.
a dildo
He
in
did.
there.
What happened?
I thought you sold your Xbox One X.
I like your reply.
I said, never trust what I say on Twitter. Wink, wink.
So you never sold it for a hot dog, like you said?
Hot dog. Oh, I'm hungry now.
Dildo.
Nachos.
I could have a hot dog.
Does
Oh,
it
he
have
actually
natural skin?
Oh man.
I'm gonna make an announcement that I sold my Switch for Xbox One.
Good for you, buddy.
Nice.
Can we give him a clap? Can we give him a corny clap? Come on, everybody! A new corny clap! Yay! Yay!
I need a good emoji for that.
How about some Game Pass, Super?
Don't say those two words in front of me ever.
Game Pass!
Stop. Stop.
Triggered.
I will put an end to all these subscriptions somehow.
I don't buy any subscriptions, bro. I don't.
Unsubscribe all the time. I don't give a shit.
Listen, guys, if it saves me money, I'm gonna do it.
Well, when it came to Ultimate Game Pass, I was like, yeah, I'm buying that. But I don't normally buy into subscriptions. Like, I don't really do Netflix. I don't really do Hulu. None
Okay,
of these
but
subscriptions
so you don't think that buying into EA Access is worth it? Because
no.
because here's the way I look at it. I was gonna buy Titanfall 2. Instead, I didn't buy it, and I subscribed to EA Access before Titanfall 2 came out. I paid $30 for the year, and I got like 100. Well, not 100 games, but they had like 40 games in there that I could play at will for the price of one game.
I've never.
Hold on. Graphic Guide, are you still subscribed to EA Access?
Probably.
Well, are you or are you not?
He doesn't.
I'm gonna say yes.
Probably.
Okay, so if you're
Plead the fifth.
if you're not, you don't have access to that game no more because you were renting it. Just
No,
saying.
I still have access because But here's the thing: I played it, I beat it, and I beat it for less than I would if I bought it.
Well, I was
But
so much of a
being-
fan of Titanfall, I had to buy the game. That was just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if I like a game, I'm gonna fucking buy it. I ain't
Okay,
letting it
get off your high horses. Stop telling me, oh, you're only a real gamer when you buy your games. Screw that. If I can play,
didn't say that.
if I can, if I can play the full game, if I can play the full game and finish it for less than I would if I bought it full price, that's all that matters. Because I'm never putting that game in again.
And
Well,
one day, Xbox and Sony are gonna take away the
Okay.
thing where you can buy the games, and the only way you can play them is
I'm
if you
just
rent them on their subscription service. Then I'm gonna come back and say it was all your all's fault for throwing the subscription money at them.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and you all better laugh. But if you have a girlfriend or a wife, and you don't rent your balls, you are not in that relationship much longer. Just saying.
yeah. Mine says she keeps it in her purse, so I don't know.
Well, it's true because I only get to use my balls when she says I can.
No, I'm just old school like Duke Nukem. You know what I'm saying? I'm stubborn like that.
I know you're
And
stubborn, but here's the thing: you're admitting you're stubborn. Being
Yes.
stubborn is not a good thing.
I know that, but I did subscribe to Game Pass because $1 till June 9th, 2022.
Exactly. How could you not?
You can't say no to that.
No,
No.
except for unless you're super. Super would rather spend hundreds of dollars.
I've already said that.
No, here's the problem. Like, all you guys are just shoveling your money at fucking subscriptions.
We're shoveling $1.
I gave him $1. So
No,
that's it.
no,
That's $1.
Yeah, it's called.
Here's the problem I have.
No,
If
hold on.
Super's
Let me
girl
talk.
said, if Super's girl said,
Crispy.
give me this subscription so I can have this game on Switch, he's gonna fucking do it. And I don't wanna hear
Damn
about it.
right.
No, I'm not. Like, if, dude, y'all are throwing $1 now, it's gonna get more expensive when all this.
You okay?
all this
You
new
watch,
stuff-
guys. Within a year,
When
there's gonna
all
be
this new
this.
stuff runs out, where it's not $1, where they're not letting you almost subscribe for free, and then all you guys keep throwing money at these subscriptions, they're gonna change it to where it's you can't buy the games anymore. and it's
Within
subscription
it,
only.
okay. Within a
The
couple of
only-
years, Nintendo's gonna have a service called Switch Flicks, and it's gonna be every game for $30 a year, and Super will be the first one in line for that.
Oh,
I
they
can
can fuck off too. Whenever they stop doing it, I'll just play the games I own. I won't do all this
I
stupid
can
bullshit.
tell you-
Okay, I won't
That's-
do that, bro.
What you guys are doing is ruining. You guys,
I'm gonna go for it.
no, you guys will end up destroying the way we game.
Super. I
Yeah.
understand that. Look. And if it's true that you cannot go back to traditional Gold or Game Pass if you subscribe to Ultimate, which is probably true, I'll be done with Gold and probably Xbox at that point. I'm not paying $15 a month for that service. But for $1 till June 9th, 2022, and I ain't gotta actually buy Gears to when I normally would, or Halo Infinite, you can't beat that. I understand where you're coming from, but I've never been one of those guys that jumped on, I pay for Netflix constantly, because I realize Netflix, I only use it like once or twice a month. I was like, why the fuck am I paying for this? Or Hulu.
So
Man, that
you
shit-
are you Super? Are you telling us that it's our fault that GameStop is going to be closed within the next 3 years?
No, I'm saying it will be your all's fault if they give us the ability to stop buying games and just play games through a subscription service like Nintendo.
Digital is the way of the future.
Super, you know I still support
That's
GameStop.
not just
You know
digital.
that.
Like it's fine if you buy digital now, but even if they take away the right to buy digital games and just have Game Pass only or subscription only, and that's the only way you can play your games. And
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it either, Super. Trust me, you know that. But we are the minority when it comes to the future. This is the future from where we started, and you see it on Twitter all the time. Everybody has. Well, I switched over to digital a year and a half ago. It's not me. I hate it. I don't believe in digital. I understand where you're coming from.
Okay, look at this xCloud shit. What if Xbox decides, hey, let's go xCloud only, and that's the only way you're going to be able to play Halo, Gears, Forza.
Then you have a choice. You'll have a choice. Take it or not.
Have a choice. Not if you
Yeah.
guys keep shoveling subscription money because you guys are all acting like subscribers. Then
Can I put the bookmark in? Can I put the bookmark in? Okay.
See ya, Wilmy.
Here's
Wilmy's
the
taking
end
off.
of it.
Later, Willie.
End of the discussion. Okay. You have how many games that are free to play that make billions of dollars? Okay. And they require nothing but a digital download, and they continue to make billions of dollars per year. And you're going to sit here and say, well, we can charge a little bit because we are saying you have to download Game Pass or anything else. And on top of that, you will get the games you want. And now with Ultimate, you can get the Xbox Live service that will bring you those Fortnites, those Apexes, everything else. Okay? And you get to not only play them, but probably play them earlier because a lot of them are dropping on Xbox before anyone else.
no
And-
thanks.
And you could sit here, and I completely agree with you. I am not that type of gamer. I literally haven't used. The only reason why I downloaded and bought Game Pass Ultimate is because I can get
Yeah.
and I can play Gears 5 freaking 4 months early with playing
You
beta.
made 4
Yeah,
days.
and you're just another active user. That's all Phil Spencer cares about is active users. He's going to
It
show it to
doesn't
his
matter. Every
as
game
pause,
console's
watch
going
a
to do
Mandela. Look at all these active users subscribing. Let's just
Every
go
game console's
How-
going to do
How many
that.
games do you have on Steam, Super?
a bunch of them.
And yeah, when Steam goes away, you'll never have access to them.
Well, I have access to them now, and I'm not renting them.
But I'm gonna put it to you this way.
The
Super.
same thing, dude.
You know how many people are digital now, and it's a lot of hardcore. They're all into this digital future. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make it worse, and it's going in that direction anyway. But there's a company called Google that's doing only streaming.
What's the name of the company?
Google.
Google. I never heard of them.
It's called Stadia, and everybody knows Google, and you'll see it everywhere on your tablets, your phones. It'll be all plastered everywhere. So if people that are not even gamers, like my girl, she plays these stupid puzzle games. She is total epitome of a mobile gamer, and you will never get her to buy anything like the 2 billion gamers. But Google is bringing it to the forefront just because it's Google, and everybody, more people will become gamers because of Google, or be more aware in their mind because of Google, more so than anybody else. The future's going that way. We can't stop it. That train left the station years ago. Trust me, if I could derail that bitch, I would, but I can't do nothing about it. That's why I still support GameStop.
As long as I always see the option to be able to buy a game, I don't care if it's digital.
You must have hated, right? You must have hated having a cable connection in your house for years because you were basically renting television.
That's totally fucking different.
It's the same thing. It's entertainment, and you've got a monthly bill to enjoy it.
I don't know.
Same
Damn. I love you.
Jesus, Jesus, how long ago did I buy like Halo and shit? And I still have it and can still play it. Offline, online, however I want to play it.
Trust me, I feel you, Super, but you know what? That's why I still support GameStop. They will go away, and I'm gonna be sad today because I'm gonna be forced to go to Best Buy.
The only reason they're not gone right now is because the next gen consoles announced that they'll have disk drives. That's the only reason.
There's not, and I totally understand your point, Super, because I'm right there with you. But I understood the only reason I bought into Game Pass because it was for $1, and my gold is good, and I have Game Pass till June 9th, 2022. If it wasn't $1 and they asked me for 15, I said go fuck yourself. But $1?
I was just about to say, see me, I'm a selfish gamer.
Me too.
Whether people buy, you have digital, physical, I'll buy wherever I can find the cheapest. Game Pass, to be honest with you, I don't care about Game Pass. But for $1?
Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
But shit, when I have to pay 15,
I'm sure most people do that, and that's how Phil's gonna pitch it. We got all these active users. Let's go to.
I can't help being selfish.
Let's go to streaming only. All these people apparently want to stream games.
And they count on you to forget about your subscription.
Hey, Super.
I did. Trust me.
Hey, Super, they already tout that already before Game Pass Ultimate, and this E3, before last year's E3, because all of the digital people who already were on board with digital and the subscription. You know what I'm saying? It didn't just happen overnight. Microsoft has been on that train, and these people have been supporting them. Not me. I don't buy shit from the Microsoft store. I buy my shit at GameStop. Only thing I get digital-wise is the games with gold. You know what I'm saying? And if I play them, I play them. I don't care. But
it's not so much like I don't even care if people buy digital games as long as we always have the option to buy them and not rent them. And
so you mean it? Okay,
switch out every month.
So what's your favorite television show?
This has nothing to do with television.
It's entertainment. I want to make a point here. So you say your favorite.
Big Dream Adventure.
I'll say mine. The Flash. On the
Flash. Okay. So. What Sonic's saying is that what he would rather do than rent or then get a cable subscription to watch all the episodes, he would rather buy the seasons on DVD and watch them that way. That's what he's saying he'd rather do. And I'm thinking that's insane.
I just rather watch it on TV when it comes on tonight.
Damn right. Exactly.
I mean, I could always just record them and keep them, I mean, if you're gonna go that way,
unless your DVR gets full or your
he's a TV hoarder. That's all he is.
Just buy another hard drive.
No. Yes, I get it. Phil's gonna see a big spike in subscribers. But
he is.
Come 2022, those
be
numbers
out.
are gonna go down.
Yeah.
So he's gonna notice that as well.
Yeah. Right now,
that's not going to be $1 in 2022. I promise you.
I disagree. I only disagree because the people that are using the games now are using their phones, they're using everything else. And if you could fucking play Halo on your phone, these young kids are going to do it. And in freaking 10 years,
Because that's why they're playing it on their. They're playing Fortnite on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
PUBG too. Even
Yeah.
Already. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only way these young gamers know.
And you don't need a subscription to do it.
Well, this is a parenting thing. Like a lot of parents that I know, at least, like I'm not a parent myself, but a lot of them hand their kid their phone and say, "Here you go," and
Saw it. Saw it.
and they do.
We saw it in Taco Bell today. Yep.
I mean, okay, here's another point. Like I said, my Nintendo, I want to buy Super Mario 3. I have no option to play that game other than subscribe to Nintendo's shitty online service.
And I don't blame you for not subscribing.
Xbox could totally change into that shit to where if you see a game, you want to play, you can't just buy it. You got to subscribe to Game Pass or some shit. That's what I don't want to see. That's my main point.
I don't want to see it either, Super, but I think that, like I said, that train done left the station a long time ago. And if Xbox goes that route, guess what? I don't have to be a consumer of Xbox products at that time.
Remember this episode, mark my words, Xbox is going to just become a publisher, and they will sell a console and everything else, and that's all they're going to do is become a publisher.
Pretty much, I got that on my Switch.
Game. They're going to release every game wherever they can. PlayStation's going to be kind of like, we don't want that. But in the end, all they see is that Minecraft money that they have made a shit ton, which they have.
Thank you, Mojang.
Right. and that's the end of it. Like that Minecraft Dungeons, I guarantee there's gonna be tons of people that download that shit. I'm not a Minecraft player, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it actually interested me a little bit because it had a little bit of a story and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I can't do this block shit. I can't do it. You know what I mean?
All you can do, Super, is choose as a consumer of what you pay for and what you don't. Like, I'm not a subscriber to Netflix. I have been a couple of times. I was back in the day with the DVDs, and I have been for a month here or there. If you know Noximus, he's on an Xbox podcast. You know, I've listened. He's old school as hell too. You don't believe in the subscriptions?
No, it's one of my favorite podcasters actually.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like him. I'll subscribe to Netflix for something, and then I'm out. I've never been like a constant subscriber to Netflix because I pay for cable TV anyway. Or I decided to cut the cord. I'm like, I like cable. I like my cable because I'm old school.
I like pork chops.
Give me what you got for a pork chop.
Okay, guys, we've run past their time.
Motherfuckers triggered me on Game Pass.
Yeah, they did.
Fucking trigger.
Jupiter Station came out.
Well, I'm all mellow and fucking stoned shit. You say Game Pass.
This son of a bitch pairs up Jeff City with fucking pissed off about Game Pass.
But you know what, guys?
Tornado, it was super.
They need to make a button where fucking blood comes out of my eyes.
I can do that too. I'm very talented.
There's not much we can do at this point, Super. You just have to pick and choose what, and the future's going to happen whether you like it or not. There's people in the 50s and 60s. It happened. The future happened, and they're dead. So
in October, I'm unsubscribing to everything. Xbox, Sony. I'm not subscribed to it. I only got like a week trial on Nintendo, but I'm killing all these subscriptions.
So okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna give out some achievements to everybody. So everyone's gonna get an achievement for subscribing.
Right.
Subscribe to Graphic Guy. Just don't subscribe to all this other bullshit.
Fucking subscription services.
And we're gonna give you an achievement for liking, even though you didn't like. You know what that means? Go and like right now. I'm also going to give you guys an achievement for following. If you haven't followed me yet and didn't follow everyone on this panel, you're a bunch of titheads.
Yes.
Thank you, Yobi. Said great podcast, guys. Appreciate it, Yobi.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Yobi. Sorry I got angry.
And I'm gonna give all of my donators, like I think I made like $40 tonight. I'm gonna give all my donators an achievement for donating, and I will be notifying you guys of what I'm buying with the money. It will be a retro game, guaranteed, and I will be streaming it.
Nice.
So,
Fuck yeah.
so thank you very much. And Jago, do you have something to
sir.
say? What do you have to say?
Yes. If you want any
Spit it out.
If you want any personalized avatars done, I was trying to read the chat. Personalized avatars done, you need to go to xboxgamerpicks.com. And if you want it personalized, you can hit Jeb on Twitter, and he will talk to you in one-on-one and a private hangout, and listen and do what figure it out and make your avatar exactly what you want. But it's xboxgamerpicks.com.
Exactly.
And if you want to get a shirt that says "Fuck Game Pass," you can get it there.
Yeah, you can get that too.
No.
No, that's Red Bull.
Okay, guys, I gotta go take another piss, and that is it.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.